I got I got this philosophy, and it's like I call it, I'm a Aquarius, right? So I call it Mad Aquarius Genius. I'm gonna break that down. So as an Aquarius, Aquarians, they constantly have thoughts. Aquarians can feel. They very in tune with their intuition, with their feelings, with their feel. So being Aquarius and interacting with people, when you're around people, you can't help but to use like as an Aquarius, as an Aquarius, like it's like you notice your powers. You know you have powers, and your powers are you able to see through the glass. You able to see through the walls, right? So having an Aquarius eyesight is like seeing Casper the ghost. When you meet someone, you can feel, you can kind of sense their energy at a very high rate. When someone is lying, you can very sense that at a very high rate. You're very clairvoyance, right? So you sense things. You also can grab, like for me, like sometimes if a person just give me a little detail, I can then figure out the rest. Because I sometimes, as an Aquarius, I try to not think how other people think, but sometimes you must try to reflect others' mind just a little bit to see how did they come up with the thoughts that they had to come up with an answer or the action that they made. So I call it the mirror effect, where sometimes you might have to mirror something just to try to crack the code on understanding it. So, as an Aquarius, we track data, we track things, we feel things when we're out. We're very like intuitive with our whole body, right? So, me as an Aquarius, being amongst people, I can feel everything that's around me, right? So, without you speaking, your energy is something I'm already detecting. Your energy is something I already feel. So when you add conversation with it and your words doesn't match what I'm picking up, I may not be 100% right, but I'm never wrong. Because I see far. Aquarians see very far. Like I said, we see Casper the ghost, meaning things other people don't see, we see. Even if it's not physical, the rapid thoughts, the tracking, like Aquarians are trackers. So me being a tracker, me being a master observator, I'm never going through anything, but instead, it's like the Indians. How the Indians, you'll see out of a tribe, there's an Indian tracker, and once that tracker comes across something that may be harmful to the rest of the tribe or those who don't know that this thing is there, and he warns them. That's me. That's the Aquarius. So I'm never going through anything. It's me observing human nature and then throwing it out there just in case someone forgot about it, just in case someone didn't think about what I just thought about. So information and sharing downloads are so important because like as beings, we don't know telepathy. It can happen. Mind telepathy can happen, meaning I can like fucking have a vision about something and someone else can be having a vision about something, but we don't know each other. But if we had these visions and throw them out there in the world and that person caught it, seeing it and saying, oh, damn, I relate to that. That resonates. Then you can then see if there's a link or something to be added or shared because you never know how this universe and once your mind becomes um, hyper aware and meaning conscious, then you go to picking up all type of signals. Um, and as Aquarius, I pick up a lot of signals. I pick up a lot of channels. I pick up a lot of readings. I pick up a lot of like just signals, period. And as a tracker, as a data reader, you gotta kind of, like Aquarians, they be in their mind trying to figure things out because Aquarians are humanitarians. They're innovative to the point where they're always investigating, they're always studying, they're always looking for new things and thinking outside of the box and not inside of the box. So when everyone is thinking like this, Aquarians are thinking very outside of the box, not the norm. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, pay attention to your downloads, and pay attention to your astrology sign too, because that's a map. That's something you can kind of grab a lot of things from, and reading yourself, knowing things about yourself, and once you master that, you can kind of like human nature should be something easy to study. After that, once you study all the 12 astrology signs and get down pat the moons to positions, what emotion moon gives Virgo at a certain time, and so when that person is around you and they're acting a certain way, all you have to do is reflect back and say, what's your sign? Okay, Aquarius, let me see what your chart says. So you can kind of get a glimpse of what that person might be feeling based on their moons. Because these things have an effect on us. We receive downloads and waves and frequencies from these things all around us. And it's forever channeling. We just gotta be trackers and catching the downloads. That means paying attention to everything and not ignoring anything at all. Self-awareness must be something you master. Peace to all the gods and all the goddesses and those who are on the journey to being chosen, and all people are chosen.